What is up, you guys? So Nissan has unveiled the all-new Rogue for 2021, and they've given it a complete overhaul in terms of the technology, exterior, and interior. And I have to say, I do like where they're going with this all-new redesigned Rogue. It's definitely got a nice stance to it compared to the older generation. As you can see, Nissan is still using their signature V-motion grille. As you can see, the headlights have gotten a redesign. I'm getting a little bit of Hyundai vibes with that new front. Kinda looks like a Rogue and a Santa Fe fused together, which is definitely not a bad thing. I can also see a little bit of the current generation Murano in that front design, with a little bit of Juke influences. But overall, I think the Rogue holds its own in the compact SUV market. Looking at the back of this all-new Rogue, this is where I might confuse the Rogue for a Murano. I always thought the Rogue had some sort of resemblance with the Murano since the 2014 year. In fact, here's a side-by-side of them together. It pretty much just looks like the Murano but without the dramatic body lines going on. In some angles, it's pretty noticeable that it shares some resemblance with the current generation Murano. And that's a good thing, because the Murano is one of the most luxurious offerings from Nissan, and I just consider that to be the peak of Nissan. It's definitely got a more aggressive, rugged look. The current Rogue has a little bit of a more conservative, soft look, which that's pretty debatable. I think the Rogue is better off with a more rugged, aggressive, flat look compared to the previous soft, conservative look. As for the wheels, we're gonna have a choice between 17-inch and 19-inch wheels. Now let's talk about the engine in this all-new 2021 Nissan Rogue. So it is said to be a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine producing 181 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque, which is quite a step up from the current generation, which produces 170 horsepower. Now as for the transmission goes, it is most likely probably still going to be a CVT, but we don't know for sure yet, so just take that with a grain of salt. Nissan has had almost 20 years of CVT transmission, so they've had that long to work on the imperfections of it. So I doubt that they would just drop the CVT like that. But as far as we know, there is no mention that it would get a regular automatic transmission. But really all the Rogue needs is a reliable transmission. Then it'd really be competing against the likes of the Honda CR-V and the Toyota RAV4 in the compact SUV segment. So now let's move into the interior of the all-new 2021 Nissan Rogue, because this is where things get exciting. So overall, I have to say I'm pretty impressed by this interior of this all-new Rogue. So it has a new steering wheel, a revamped center stack with that tablet-style infotainment system, and if you notice, you can see that the dashboard actually sits lower to accommodate for that all-new tablet-style infotainment system. It looks like the user interface has also been revamped for 2021. And a whole new gear shifter. As you can see, it is no longer a stick. Some of the center console buttons have been reshaped and redesigned. So as you can see on this platinum trim, you have those nice leather seats, and then you got that nice wood trim, which is very tasteful. This all new interior for 2021 makes the current Rogue's interior feel dated. We also have a complete overhaul for the gauge clusters. We now have a 12.3 inch digital gauge cluster, and I think it's got a perfect place in this all new Rogue, unlike the Murano, which that's a whole different story. I hope for the all new redesigned Murano for 2022 that it's not a fully digital gauge cluster. So as for safety features, the all new Rogue is equipped with standard Safety Shield 360. It's also got this nice new orange interior for 2021, which is again very luxurious, very upscale looking. Really sets us apart from the Honda CR-V and the Toyota RAV4 in this segment. Nissan usually always nails it on the interiors, some in which are even better than Infinity's. So as for the cargo area, we have 74.1 inches of cubic feet, which is just a tad smaller than the current Honda CR-V. So to wrap things up here with an expected release date of the new Rogue, we can expect to see it on sale this fall. And I have to say, I'm honestly very excited for the new Rogue. I never thought I'd be so hyped up about a Rogue, but I am, for good reasons. And hopefully you guys are, because I'm excited to see this thing hit the streets, and I'm just excited to see it in person. We can only hope and pray for a regular automatic transmission, but knowing Nissan, they're probably still gonna shove the CVT in there. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do still shove the CVT in there for 2021, because apparently it's unholy of them to just drop it. So again, if you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like, feel free to leave a comment, because I will try to reply to any comments that you might have. If you want more car videos, do let me know in the comment section below, because I will surely do more car videos. Ask me any car related questions, I will be sure to answer. But other than that, thanks for watching.